And he worked with Reynaldo, who was a Spanish-speaking man. I can't remember what countries he's from.
I know the name Ronaldo, but I can't remember what he looks like. I definitely remember Mike Jones.
He called him Miquejones. Doesn't that mean big balls, right? It means big balls.
Yeah, Miquejones, yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yes, master. It's the Heather and Ryan show.
By the way, Liam, OG, Gloating Rights Trophy winner, loved our knock-knock joke intro. He emailed me just to tell me that. So I'm glad that the first genuine feedback we've ever gotten was positive.
Thumbs
you, up for
Liam.
That. Thank you. All right, this is the Heather and Ryan show, where all we're trying to do is put you in a better mood by the end of the episode than you're in right now.
Until we play again. Welcome to our bubble.
Welcome to our
bubble, Heather. I will never get this right.
I'm fairly certain you're doing it on purpose at this point.
When Ryan finally gets it right. The gates of hell open. Sorry.
Now can I talk? Okay.
Welcome to our bubble.
Ryan, notes. I like the segment. I'm keeping it. Here we go.
Okay.
So this note is actually, I forget if it was the last episode or the episode before, but you were talking about Shannon. For any background for anyone who missed that, we have a friend named Shannon. He's an EMT. He wrote a poem called Do Not Resuscitate. That is the short
DNR.
story.
It was called DNR.
Okay. But yes. That's the short story.
Sorry.
I did not know this, and maybe you did, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
But I was giving Shannon a really hard time for not wanting to resuscitate someone when he's an EMT, which was not probably the topic of the poem. We don't know what was in the poem.
Right.
What I found out, which I did not know, I was unaware of this, is there something called a do not resuscitate order.
Oh, you didn't know about the DNR?
No, I didn't know about the DNR.
Yeah,
I was like, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, that's what a DNR is.
Yeah.
Do not resuscitate.
And now I know. And now I know he has a perfectly legitimate reason to sometimes not resuscitate people when responding. But, like, they have to be dead first. Right? You can't just be like,
no, I don't believe so.
Oh, they're still breathing. No, well, like if their heart stops or they stop breathing.
Just my understanding is if you are unresponsive, so like you could still be alive, but like if you're unconscious and you have a DNR, they can't fucking touch you.
Okay.
To my knowledge.
You know, it's one of those things that's probably also different from state to state.
Possibly.
I imagine. Because
I don't know enough about it. I know that people will have DNRs for whatever reason, whether it's religious or non-religious. But
end of life stuff, usually. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, the what I saw when I researched with Google, it was if the heart stops or they stop breathing, don't resuscitate them if they've got that order and it's a legal order.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's a nice, fun way to start uplifting everyone's spirits. Shall we play the game, Ryan?
Let's do it.
All right. Excellent. So the game that we are going to play is called Priorities.
Okay.
Here's how it works. We have a set of cards. By the way, I think every episode we've ever done where we used cards in a game, which is most episodes, I say a set of cards, and I realized actually the term is a deck of cards. We have a deck of cards, don't we?
Well,
but
I just took that as you had pulled out a set from the deck, Heather.
You know what? Thanks, Ryan, and I'll keep saying a set of cards, even though it makes me sound dumb. We have a set of cards. On each card is a word or phrase. For example, kittens.
Aww.
On the other side is one of the following letters. P, R, I, O, T, E, or S. Those are the letters that make up the word priorities.
Okay.
So, on our kittens card, the other side of the card has a big R on it for example.
Mm-hmm.
You with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to select 5 cards from the deck and secretly rank them by my personal preference.
Okay.
Ryan, you have to guess the exact order of my personal preference. 1 being the least favorite, 5 being the most favorite. So 1 I don't like so much, 5 I like a lot. Okay? Now, for every preference that you correctly rank, like you guess the right number, it's either 1 or you guess 3 or you guess 5, whatever it is, you get to claim the letter that's on the other side. You win the letter on the other side of that card.
Okay.
So if you correctly guess that kittens is my number 1 favorite of those 5 choices, whatever they are, I don't know, you would get the R that was on the back of the
basically playing horse.
We're playing horse.
But it's priority.
But it's priorities. Priorities,
Oh,
Ryan.
priorities.
Yes. Okay, so I'll keep track of it all over here on my end. So for anyone who didn't get that, whoever spells priorities first wins
The ever
coveted gloating rights trophy until...
No, you can't say until. That's my line.
Until we play again.
Looks like not everyone can... That was not a good comeback. I had a great one and it's gone. It's gone. I fucked that right up.
Such a loser.
I know. All right, now it should be noted we're playing an ever so slightly modified version of this game. Barely different. It is by Clarendon Games Limited and is available for purchase at clarendongames.com, or if you're in the United States, at Target, which is where I bought it. Links are in the description of this episode.
Not a sponsor.
They are not a sponsor. The current running score is Heather, 0, Ryan, 0. And I just realized, bro, depending on how long it takes us to spell priorities, we may not flip this around in this episode. We may need to come back.
For sure, yeah.
For another episode to do the next one, okay?
Okay.
So here we go. I'm going to select the first 5 cards.
Okay.
Artisanal chocolate.
Schlocklet.
That's a little bit political. We're going to skip that one. Let's try this one. Smartphones.
Okay.
Gosh, we're just going to skip that one, too. We're going to keep it... No, actually, I don't like that one either. Let's try harmonizing. Harmonizing. Soggy footwear.
Soggy footwear.
Soggy footwear.
I don't think I know anybody who likes soggy footwear. I think that's a shoo-in for number 5. Get it? Get it? Shoo-in?
You're
Shoo-in?
a fucking genius. With jokes like that, I don't know why you're a welder.
I crack myself up.
I'm glad that someone does, Ryan. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't even know what that means.
What's
And
the word? I want to know
was
the word.
A 2x Uber surge? I have no idea what that means.
Okay, so Uber has the way that you make money, right? If there is a surge, you get a premium price for your pickups. So a 2-time surge will be double a single surge, for example. But the surge only happens at certain times. So, like, for example, if there's like an event happening, like a basketball game, you'll have a surge in that area because there's going to be a bunch of people wanting rides.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like that, or like I think there'll be surges like on holidays or whatever. But if you're outside of the area, you don't get the surge.
Interesting.
Yes.
Well, that seems like the drivers might like the surge, but passengers not so much.
Right.
All right. Ryan, number 5 card, friendship. So to remind everybody, I'm going to rank artisanal chocolate, smartphones, harmonizing, soggy footwear, and friendship.
Oh boy. Okay, hold on. You know what? I'm going to go with my gut here, Heather. And I think I'm completely wrong. I think I have botched this completely.
Ryan.
Other than soggy footwear, I think I got that one in the bag. But
listen to me very carefully. Fuck you.
Why?
Because you say that every time and then you nail it. That is what you say when you're about to nail the exact order and fuck me over in a game. Every time.
I think I might have... Okay, all right. You ready for this, Heather?
I'm ready for it. Go ahead.
Number 1.
Okay.
Friendship.
All right.
Number 2. Harmonizing.
Okay.
Number 3. Artisanal chocolate. Number 4. Smartphones. And number 5. Soggy footwear.
Well, Ryan, I've got good news and bad news. Number 1 is friendship. You win the O. You've got your O.
Yes.
Number 2, harmonizing. Nailed it again. That's your P for you right there.
I got artisanal chocolate and smartphones mixed up.
You did get them mixed up, which gives me an E and an I, Ryan. An E and an I.
You get the letters for the ones I don't get?
Correct. Did I not mention that? I don't think I mentioned that in the rules. You know why? Because it could take us 400 years to spell priorities the first time. We got to make it a competition.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
All right. And number 5 is correct. Soggy footwear. That gives you your S.
S.
All right. Ryan's got 3 letters. I've got 2 letters. All right, Ryan, are you ready for the next 5 cards?
I am ready. These
Very
are
good.
So am I putting these in order for myself?
I suppose we could do an order for you. You want to do that?
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, sure. Right. We'll switch it up. Okay, so Star Trek.
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
A Balanced Diet. Noisy Chewers.
Okay, this is going to be hard for myself, Heather.
You've got one more. You got those 4 down? Because I got to give you one more.
One more.
Hip hop.
Okay. Guess.
Don't do something fucking dishonest like putting a balanced diet in your number 1 spot. Don't do that to me, man.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I'm happy with that order.
Okay.
All right.
Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
I have no damn clue. And I think I can say with great confidence you're about to win 5 letters for your word.
That, Heather, but you get it every time.
I don't, though. I fuck it up every time. God. Okay, ready?
All right.
It's fine. Old games are not coming back to haunt me in a tragic podcast PTSD moment. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, Star Trek.
Okay.
Number 2, Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Number 3, A Balanced Diet.
Okay.
Yes, I'm just reading them back to you in the order we drew them off the deck. No, I'm kidding. I put hip-hop as number 4 and Noisy Chewers as number 5.
Okay. Well, Heather, I have good news and some bad news for you.
You have no good news. What's the good news?
I
got one?
The good news is you got 2.
Ooh,
okay, so
joy.
I put hip-hop at the top because I do like music, and I listen to all genres, and I would rather listen to hip-hop than play Dungeons and Dragons or watch Star Trek. Okay.
Okay.
I put Dungeons and Dragons as number 2 because I did start dabbling in Dungeons and Dragons, and I've been trying to learn how to play. It's been a while since I've played, and it was fun. And, yeah, that's that. I put Star Trek as 3. I don't necessarily like or dislike Star Trek. Never watched the shows, really. I did watch the new movies that they made in the recent, couple decades here with, like, Chris Pine. I think it was Chris Pine.
Yeah.
I put Balanced Diet as 4. While it should be a priority in my life, I'm not great at it.
Okay.
And then I put Noisy Chewers as number 5.
Okay, so I got 1, Ryan.
No, you got 2. You got Dungeons and Dragons and Noisy Chewers.
You put Dungeons and Dragons in the 2 spot? Oh, okay, that one's mine.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I get another I, and I get an S, and Ryan, you get to die. I mean, you get an O, yes, which you already had.
Uh-huh.
Haha. And 2 I's. I will fill out your eyes.
You're going to cross out my eyes? Is that what you just said?
I'm going to poke out your eye. I'm going to gouge out your eyes. Just kidding. This is friendly and fun and uplifting. We're putting you in a better mood. Gouge out your eyes. All right, let's see here. All right, we'll do these for my preference this time, okay? Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. Okay.
Hippies.
Hippies. Okay. Fuck.
Pooping.
Pooping. Okay.
Aw, kittens. Already gave away that answer.
Okay.
And beer.
Beer.
That
okay.
is Baby Yoda, hippies, pooping, kittens, and beer. Let me decide.
Okay.
I think you're going to nail this.
I don't think so.
I think you know what my very least favorite one on this list is.
I do,
and I think you know what my favorite one is.
You gave it away much earlier in this episode, so.
And also
in
our lives.
It was pre-episode. It doesn't matter. Anyway, you gave it away today. Anyway, so I think I got it, okay? I'm going Kittens number 1.
Uh-huh.
Baby Yoda number 2.
Uh-huh.
Hippies number 3.
Uh-huh.
Pooping number 4. And beer number 5.
Well, Ryan, I am very pleased to tell you that you got the first and 5th one correct.
Nice.
Kittens is my favorite. Beer is my least favorite, okay? Kittens, you got an R. You got an R, sir.
Okay.
And beer is another R. You've got both of your R's.
Ooh, nice.
I had pooping in the number 2 spot. You know what? I like a good poo.
Yeah.
Okay?
You know, I had a feeling pooping was going to be higher on the list because, you know, I enjoy a good poop as well. Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
We all
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all do. We don't enjoy the sensation leading up to the poop. But
right.
the poop itself is very relieving.
Satisfying, yes.
Yeah, it's a satisfying experience. Again,
Depending
we bring
on the poop.
Content.
If it's like an extra large, extra solid poop, it's highly uncomfortable and I don't enjoy pooping then. But, you know, in general, the sense of relief is wonderful.
As I said earlier, it's the content you're missing from your life that you get here on the Heather and Ryan show.
Good times.
I have Baby Yoda in the 3 spot. I'm not that familiar with Baby Yoda. I guess it was a big internet meme sensation, but I'm not a Star Wars fan.
I thought you had Disney Plus at some point, and I thought for some reason you were following The Mandalorian, so...
No. Well, Ryan, not Ryan, but the other guy, Mike, my husband, he probably watched that. He is super into Star Wars, so that was undoubtedly him that was following that. Were we on your account or something?
I don't recall.
Okay.
I don't share my account with anybody.
Of course not. Well,
That's
you can't
against
anymore.
The terms and services agreement, Heather.
They've gotten smart about it, haven't they, bro? They block you from it now. Like, I tried to use your Hulu. They were like, haha, nice try. We already know this device has its own account that's not active right now. You have to use that. I was like, damn it. I had hippies in the number 4 spot. So let's see what letters I won here. I won a T. Yay, I've got my T. And another T and an O. There we go. That spells tot. T-O-T.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I just need an I, T, and an X to win, Heather.
I'm sorry, an I, T, and an X?
Yeah. I, T, and X.
So just FYI, the word priorities does not contain an X.
Oh my gosh, Heather. I confused myself because I'm using X to cross out the ones that I have. What I meant to say was an E, an I, T, and an E is what I have left.
That is what I have. And I have to get a P and 2 R's
Heather,
and an
thank you
I.
for the gentle correction.
Yeah. You're welcome. So, Ryan, we're going to do your order next.
Okay.
First card, Tinder.
Tinder. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay,
Custom...
like the app. Okay, I was thinking like Tinder for like lighting fires.
Oh. That is exactly the same kind of thought I would have because I've never used a dating app in my life. So I don't know what it's like. Ready?
Yes.
Tinder.
Okay.
Being in a relationship. Customer service chatbots.
Okay.
Is that going to be a touchy subject for you?
Service chatbots? What?
No, okay, just make sure.
Oh.
Netflix.
Okay.
Body odor.
Wow. Okay. All right.
That is Tinder, being in a relationship, customer service chatbots, and body odor.
Okay. I think I got it, Heather.
You're doing your own order. You know that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's a weird mix of shit where it's like I feel obliged that a couple of these have to be in a specific order.
You have to be honest about your own personal preference, though.
Yes.
Reveal yourself for who you really are, loser.
This is my order, Heather. I am happy with this order.
Ryan, in your number 1 spot, being in a relationship.
Okay.
Number 2, Netflix. This is where it goes all.
Yes.
I'm just going to go for it. Going to go for it. Tinder, body odor, customer service chatbots.
Okay. So
how'd I do?
You did okay. You got 2. Being in a relationship and Netflix.
Nice.
I put body odor because I'm around so much body odor all the time that I just don't fucking care about it.
I fucking knew it. I knew I should have put that higher because you were going to be a liar about it. Go on.
I'm not a liar about it. Heather, body odor really does not you can fucking fart around me. I don't fucking care. Like, it's fucking body shit that everybody goes through. So to be like, it's one thing if it's like someone who's clearly unhygienic and they smell bad. Like, yeah, that'll bother me. But like, generally body odor, because I get body odor. I fucking like work, 2 hours into the day and I smell like I've been working for fucking 16 hours, So, I don't have a huge button on body odor.
What I'm hearing is you smell so fucking bad that other people's smell doesn't bother you at all.
Correct. Nailed it. All right. Customer service chatbots, because I just want to talk to a human. I want to talk to a fucking human.
I feel you. I'm not going to lie, though. On Amazon, they've resolved my problems numerous times without much fuss. I was like, good. They're getting better. From when they first started with the AI on that, it's gotten a lot better. I'll just say that. I know, but people have different opinions, and that's fine.
Right. And then I put Tinder at the bottom because I have no use for Tinder. I don't care about Tinder. Tinder is just, at the bottom.
Okay. Well, Ryan, I have good news for you.
Yes.
You have now earned a T.
So tight.
And 2 more I's.
Oh, sweet.
So you just need to get an E. I've got to get 2 R's and an I. All right, so this is my order we're going to do now.
Okay.
Slow Wi-Fi.
Slow Wi-Fi. That is irritating.
Selfies.
Selfies, okay.
Judging others.
Okay.
Taxes.
Okay.
Money.
Okay.
That is slow Wi-Fi, selfies, judging others, taxes, and money. Ryan, if you get this, if you nail this, I will believe fully that you are a psychic individual. I will believe it fully.
Okay,
you ready?
I'm going to go for it, Heather. I'm going to go for it.
All right.
It's number 1, money. Number 2, slow Wi-Fi. Number 3, selfies. Number 4, judging others. And number 5, taxes. Because who likes paying taxes? Nobody.
Well, nobody. Nobody does. Ryan, I tell you what. Money, correct.
Okay.
Slow Wi-Fi, no.
Okay.
Selfies, correct.
Okay.
Judging others, incorrect. Taxes, incorrect. You got 2. So my order is this. Money.
Uh-huh.
Judging others, because I love just sit and judge people.
Do you
Not
really?
gonna lie. Oh, fuck
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It's like a favorite pastime. I do it silently in my head to everyone I see all day long. Okay?
Fair enough.
Selfies.
You know, for what it's worth, Heather, you apparently do it in your head because I don't think I've ever really heard you judging others out loud. So, I mean, other than myself, you judge me
Obviously.
quite frequently, but that's
Obviously.
a given, you know, like that's, you know. But anyway, so
Well,
kudos.
Ryan, I say all my mean, nasty things about other people to my husband.
That's fair.
He's my sounding board for that. But I just think in general, oh, okay, I'm maybe touching on a touchy subject here, but you can tell me to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
But people who are like, I'm not judgy, I don't judge. I'm like, yes, you fucking do. You're a human being. That's
everybody
all
judges.
we do.
Yeah.
And all we do is just judge all day long. Stop saying you're not judgy. You are. Okay. About different things depending on who you are and your life experience and environment, but we're all judgy. We just are.
I want to say that, yes, I think that everyone has a tendency to judge, but I think when people say I'm not judgy, they're just not vocal about their judgment.
Sure. Like me.
Right.
I am judging you every second that you are talking to me all day long, but I'm not going to probably say it out loud.
Right. And now I'm completely self-conscious about everything about me now. Thank you.
You're welcome, but you already should have been. I mean, I don't know why. Only now. No, but bro, I am also aware that there's plenty about me that other people could look at and judge.
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
is why I don't feel the need to point stuff out.
Which is why we're all self-conscious. Yeah, I know. I get it.
Yeah.
100%.
Ryan, I have a big old gut that sticks out.
Uh-huh.
I have to walk leaning back because of my slipped disc with shuffle steps. Okay? I just demonstrated it for Ryan. I look like a freak everywhere I go right now. And I'm constantly just like... But the one thing about it is, I'm not like super ugly, but I'm not super attractive. I'm just like this plain, ordinary thing. So I don't think anybody notices. I don't think anyone's looking at me like, look at that fucking chick.
For the record, Heather is super ugly.
Fuck you. I am average looking, you motherfucker. Where were we? In my number 3 spot, I have selfies.
Okay.
Give or take. I mean, selfies of other people are great. I don't like getting my picture taken.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess. I was thinking more in terms of you taking selfies than selfies in general. So that's fair. I mean, I still got it, right? It was number 3?
Yes.
I got money and selfies.
You got money and selfies.
Where'd you put taxes?
Number 4 spot, taxes.
Okay.
My absolute least favorite thing, slow Wi-Fi. It makes me want to shoot my computer with a bazooka gun.
You're telling me that you would rather pay taxes than have slow Wi-Fi? If you had to choose between the two, slow Wi-Fi or increased taxes, you're choosing slow Wi-Fi.
No, it doesn't say increased taxes, Ryan. It says
I'm just saying.
taxes.
I'm just saying. If
It's
if
toss
you
up.
were told,
It's a toss up.
if you were told, hey, we're implementing a new tax that everybody gets to pay, you're gonna be like, hell yeah, let me pay those taxes. Fuck
I
that
put
slow
it in
Wi-Fi.
the number 4. Okay, you know what? Stop for a second because you're not observing the situation as it is, okay? It's in the number 4 spot. It is low on the list, okay? The number 4 spot isn't like, yeah, right. The number 4 spot is, that sucks. But I don't like paying taxes, but slow Wi-Fi frustrates me more. Taxes are just part of life, okay? They're not going anywhere. Slow Wi-Fi shouldn't fucking be a thing, okay? It should never happen. So why does it sometimes? Answer me that, McLeod.
I have great Wi-Fi, Heather. I get 200 megabytes a second.
Well, aren't you special?
Of course, up here it's not great because we've had that issue before.
Of course. Ryan.
All right, Heather.
So let's see. You got yourself an I and a P. You didn't get your E.
Son of a gun.
What did I get? I got an R, which I needed.
Mm-hmm.
An E, which I already had.
Nice.
And the other R, Ryan, I need an I, and you need an E. Let's see if it comes down to this.
All right.
Okay?
Heather, I just want you to know that this room has turned into a sauna.
I feel you. Please don't turn a fan on.
And I have the sweaty pits to prove it. You see that?
We really should start filming this. We really should. Ryan's showing me his big sweaty armpits right now. We should definitely start filming the podcast. You've convinced me that that's the direction we should go. Hey, do you want to take a quick break to fan yourself with a fan?
Yes, please.
A cool fan? Okay.
Give me... Okay. All right.
Go ahead. Cool yourself down. Again, he can't hear this, but I swear to God, you should see the way he's holding this fan on himself. He looks like an idiot. He stood up, stuck a giant box fan right on his stomach. Now he's sticking his fucking feet in it. I can't. We need to video this shit. We need to video this shit. Oh my God, that was ridiculous.
The things I do for content.
The things you do. I narrated that whole stupid thing. I can't. I was looking down at the cards, and then I suddenly look up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on in there? Oh, my God. Okay, Ryan, we are doing your order. It's probably coming down to this round. If you get your E, you win. And I would say this, which... Like, if I might get an I on this round, you might get an E, but whoever comes first in the order, does that make sense?
Yep.
Wins, okay?
That's fair.
So that we avoid a tie. So here we go. Deleting your browser history.
Okay.
Swearing.
Okay.
Marvel films.
Okay.
Poverty. Real quick, if that's not your last place item, you are an asshole. Chinese symbol tattoo. All right, that's deleting your browser history, swearing, Marvel films, poverty, Chinese symbol tattoos. I think I've got this. I think I've definitely got it. I think I got it every single one of them wrong. I think I fucked this up real bad. I think your favorite thing is poverty. I'm kidding.
Okay, Heather, go for it.
All right. I will keep the order that I gave. Marvel films.
Okay.
Swearing.
Uh-huh.
Deleting your browser history. Chinese symbol tattoos. And poverty. Did I fucking nail that? Did I fucking nail that? Oh my God. Okay, I got them. I got every single one wrong, and you're being sarcastic.
Nope, you nailed it, Heather.
Oh my God. I'm so
That's why
fucking
I threw
proud
my
of
phone
myself.
behind me.
Woo! Oh, this is one of the proudest moments of my life. That's the best I've ever done on any round of any game. This moment will go down in history because it will probably never happen again on this podcast.
Very well done, Heather. I am genuinely proud of you, Heather. I am, dare I say, jealous of you right now.
Winner, winner.
I am not worthy, Heather.
I know. You didn't have to tell me. Oh my God. Okay, so we're going to come back around in the next episode with another round of that. We might have to stretch it to 3 episodes if you win next episode so that there's a winner. We'll see what happens. All right. Now, Ryan.
We'll see what Liam says.
Okay, yeah, Liam, tell us if you liked that game or not. You know what? He probably will. Because everybody else ignores us. Okay. Ryan.
Yes.
I was about to be mean to everyone. I was like, no, we have so few listeners. I can't afford to be mean.
Heather, your favorite pastime. It's okay.
It is.
It's out in the open now. It's out in the open.
All of you people, you suck. You're the worst people in the world.
Just lost our entire fan base, Heather.
We do have four regular listeners, so Please don't leave. I'm kidding. You guys are great. Obviously, you've got great taste in comedy if you keep sticking around for this. All right. Ryan?
Yes.
Because I bored you to death last episode with the Is the R a Vowel Linguistics Minute, I thought we'd do Linguistics Minute. I will try to keep this brief. Okay. First of all, just an aside. As I was reading through comments on something, somebody in the comments referred to the comments section as the commentariat, and I want us to bring that into the English language. I love that.
The commentariat?
The commentariat.
Okay. All right. I dig it.
That's the I just thought that was a great
comment section. That's comment section. Yeah. What was it again?
Commentariat.
Nope. Comment section's quicker. That's like the difference. It's like World Wide Web versus www.
So I was just going on the cleverness of the word, not the syllable count, Mr. Witty man over there. I just thought that was a clever play on words. That's why I liked it.
It was good.
Thank you. But we'll stick with comments section because Ryan likes less syllables in his word. He doesn't want to say stuff.
Talking. I talk simple.
Good. I don't have a good joke. We're just going to move on. Me no like.
Hurry.
Okay. 2 things happened to me recently. You know how you get that red squiggly line under when you spell something wrong?
Yes.
I got underlined twice in the last week for things that are not wrong. That I did not type wrong, and I Googled to make sure. So the first one was all right. In school, I learned that all right, spelled as one word, ALRIGHT, is technically incorrect.
Is it?
And that it's actually 2 words, all, ALL, and right.
No, all right is a word.
It is a word, but according to my deep research, which consisted of Googling it once and reading only the AI-generated answer at the top, all right is correct in a formal setting, and which meaning 2 words, all and right. That's the formal, correct way of doing it. All right with 1 L as 1 word is an informal usage.
No, there's 2 different meanings here.
No.
Hey, I aced the test. It's all right. All of it is right. I feel all right.
Hold on, whilst we...
I just like
all right, in the Oxford Dictionary, 2 words, all and right. Satisfactory, but not especially good.
Incorrect.
Acceptable.
That's wrong.
The T was all right. Oxford is wrong. You heard it here first. They fucked this right up, according to Ryan, the language expert on the Heather and Ryan show. All I'm saying is, it's not wrong.
Right.
All right, 1 word is also right, but you don't underline me and tell me I'm wrong if I'm not wrong.
Right.
Computer. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. I see what you did there. The other one, and this is even more egregious, Ryan.
Okay.
I used the word than, THAN.
I get
And
corrected
it
on...
underlined.
Yes, continue.
Please, no, I want to hear it because I agree with you completely.
I get corrected on that shit all the time.
By people or by computers?
No, by the computer. Like, I would rather have this than that, and it's like, it's supposed to be with an E. I'm like, no.
It's not.
No.
People who program computers can only do as well as they know grammar and punctuation, and they're apparently quite lacking in this subject. Because you do not underline than. I was like, I don't even care. I don't care if I Google this right now and it tells me that than is an archaic word that is no longer used. Which, by the way, it probably will be soon enough.
It will, because
most
plenty of people
don't
spell it correctly. Yeah, so then will probably, in the near future, start being defined as than.
Correct. I agree with that. It's not yet, because I did look it up. But I thought, because the other thing, too, is, and in many English dialects, the words are pronounced the same. They're both pronounced then.
Yes.
Right? So it's on its way out, undoubtedly. But it's still right. It's still in the dictionary. And do not underline me in red when I correctly use than in a sentence. Thank you so much,
You know
computer.
what it is? It's the AI algorithm going on with this, right? So it's scouring the internet and it's going through all the comment sections and it's seeing this pattern of people misusing then instead of than. And so it's come to the conclusion that than is incorrect. That's what it is.
Oh, I think you're probably right about that. That's genius. Oh my God, you're not totally stupid. It's amazing.
Sometimes this old noggin here comes up with pretty good ideas. Now hold my beer and watch this.
Now, Ryan, we're going to move on to Reddit stories. See,
Okay.
I didn't drag out the linguistics minute. I like it because
you
we
know
got
what?
real
I
fiery.
enjoyed that linguist. I mean, I was participating in that one, so, you got me there.
Liam, did you like the R is a vowel one? Tell me. Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying not to spit my water out.
I appreciate that, even though none of it would have landed on me. But it might have landed on the equipment, and we can't have that go the way of the buffalo because our computers are super old. All right. So I at first wanted to get like some sort of funny, like people having their priorities wrong.
Yeah.
Stories to keep on theme. So boring, not worth it. So instead I was like, your own personal butterfly effect. It has nothing to do with the podcast, but it's interesting. Ready?
I often think about this, Heather. Continue.
Ooh, well, you're going to think of stories to tell, and it's going to be awesome. Are you ready for this? From Zerbe.
Okay.
My friend asked me if I wouldn't mind setting up a server for him. His boss had asked him to do it, and he hadn't done it before, but knew that I'd done it. 15 minutes work. The server was for a client. He said it was cool if I wanted to make myself an operator and hang out on the server. I was about to drop out of university. His client and his boss was impressed enough I knew Linux and could quickly implement a server. I'm skipping some technical words that I don't want to say.
That's fair.
So he offered me a job. My first proper IT job. Made some friends on that server, one of whom I ended up starting a relationship with. 2 years later, I moved to the USA to marry her. Used my experience from that first IT job to land myself a job in the USA, and that started my career here. Got my green card soon after. Now I'm a U.S. citizen. 22 years later, we have 3 kids and are still together. Sometimes doing a favor for a friend can have very big consequences.
Yeah.
I like that. That was a happy story. Ryan from Womp 1970.
Very nice.
A stroke saved my friend's life. She suffered a stroke. The doctors put her on blood thinners to prevent another stroke. The blood thinners caused an undiagnosed polyp in her colon to bleed. The blood in her stool prompted her to get a colonoscopy. The colonoscopy found the polyp and many others, and they were cancerous. The polyps were removed. She's doing fine now. But the doctor said that if the polyps were not found, they would have developed into colon cancer. So the stroke saved her from having colon cancer.
Wow.
And I love the response comment from a deleted account. When death shoots itself in the foot. Actually, I don't know if I told this story, but I know I have a similar story, which is this guy I used to work with. He was in his 50s, and he fell down the stairs one day, broke a rib, or he did something to his rib. So he went to the doctor. They took an x-ray, and he broke his rib, but they saw like a lump in his lung. Turns out it was cancer, and it was early enough on that he could just get it removed without it being a big problem, right? So it was like that tumble, which seemed like such horrible, because he had a very physical manual labor job, right? And it took him out of the job for a while, and he was like, gosh, but it ended up saving him from having to go through cancer.
Yeah.
So, from My Eggs Are Big.
Oh.
Yeah.
That means he has giant balls.
Or ovaries, Ryan. Do you ever think about that? Or eggs
That's
within
fair,
the ovaries?
Yeah. All right. I stand corrected.
No, but I think it is balls. I think you're right. Okay.
Huevos.
I had to call. Remember Miquejones?
Miquejones?
Miquejones. We knew a guy named Mike Jones, and he worked with Reynaldo, who was a Spanish-speaking man. I can't remember what country he's from.
I know the name Ronaldo, but I can't remember what he looks like. I definitely remember Mike Jones.
He called him Miquejones. Doesn't that mean big balls, right? It means big balls.
Yeah, Miquejones, yeah.
Miquejones.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. Let's see here.
Because phonetically,
big.
if you pronounce Mike Jones in Spanish, it's Miquejones.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Very
I thought
clever.
It was brilliant. Yeah. Yes. All right. I had to call my heart surgeon to give him my new insurance numbers. I had only just gotten them because the person who had them had the flu and was not getting back to me. As soon as I got my numbers, I called the surgeon. The receptionist said, "Oh, hey, we just had a cancellation for this Friday. Do you want it?" Of course, I wanted to get it over with and not wait another month. Decided to take the open heart surgery cancellation appointment a month before my actual appointment. The surgeon said that thank goodness I did, because once he got a look inside, he realized I would not have survived to the original appointment date.
Wow.
So if the insurance lady didn't have the flu, I would have gotten those numbers a lot sooner and never gotten the offer to have the surgery when I did.
Yeah.
Someone else's flu saved my life.
That's crazy.
You know, those insurance people, they work hard for us.
Mm-hmm.
They take their sick days and save our lives. Okay, that's a bad joke. Let's move on. From a deleted account. I was going out to grab pizza and a case of beer for me and my roommate, but he texted me that he had a stomach thing, so I walked to a restaurant and ordered dinner at the bar and met a girl there, and now we are married and have 2 kids because my roommate had diarrhea. Nice. I like that. And last but not least, from didn't read that name before we got here, Armored Dildo.
Okay.
Yeah. So my then girlfriend, now wife, were planning on going away traveling for a very long time. I think together, he means.
Yes.
Several years. The night before we left, I was just packing my things, and at the last minute, I decided to include some camera stuff. I had an SLR, which I think is just a brand of camera. I didn't get into it.
It's a type of the type of screen that captures the light.
Okay.
There's like DLR, I believe, and then SLR.
Okay. Well, I had an SLR that I didn't really use too much. I very nearly didn't bring it because it was big and space was at a premium. While we were away, one of the things we did was work in a wildlife rehab center. At the time we were there, it was very quiet, very few baby kangaroos to look after, but we had to be ready as that could change in an instant. Like in one day, 3 could come in and boom, full-time job. I used this spare time to really get to grips with the camera and learn about photography in general. Now I'm a wildlife cameraman. Had I decided to leave the camera, I never would be doing what I'm doing, which is sitting in a freezing cold shed for hours at a time waiting for some animals to do something that they're not doing. All right. Send us your stories. What's your own personal butterfly effect? We want to know. You can email us, theheatherandryanshow@gmail.com, or you can comment on this video on our YouTube channel. The link to it is in the description of this episode. I would also like you to take the time to share the podcast, like this episode, thumbs up, subscribe, follow. If you have not hit that follow or subscribe button, do that for us. Hit your notification bell. Could you leave a review? Haven't asked for that in a million years. Wherever you are. I was thinking, Ryan, because I went and I was like, you know what? I bet you we have at least 1 review somewhere by now.
No reviews.
No reviews. I was even preparing myself for like a 1 star. Okay,
I swear we had reviews on. But that was when we were doing
the very original one called the Politics Free Podcast.
Yeah,
but we're on a different feed now. Like it's the same podcast, but I moved it to a different place, so we don't have those anymore. We might have gotten a few reviews when we were doing the Netflix one, but I can't remember. And because I'm so behind on the social media, I keep saying I'm going to do it and not doing it. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but we don't have listener comments. That's how I usually get them. So unfortunately, this is all we have. So I guess we should leave people with some advice, Ryan. What should we advise people?
Next time you get the flu, just realize that you probably saved someone's life. Give yourself a pat on the back.
You know what? Go ahead and intentionally give yourself the flu, because you not being there will save somebody's life. Never without the good advice.
Solid.
And you know what? Have a miserable, sick, life-saving time.
Yeah.
And also a great time. Have a great time. Until
We play again.